Hello, People's Mock Draft Discord. Due to popular demand, I will be doing a top 10 ranking of Discord members. Did one a couple of years ago. I think I did 12 members. I whittled it down to 10 for this time, but there are some ties and there's honorable mentions, so there's more than 10 people in here. I wrote the script for this few months ago while drinking and having a blast in the Discord, just chatting with you degenerates that I've come to love. So if I leave you out, it's just because I don't really interact with you too much. There's going to be a bit of a bias towards the Skull Vikes channel, because I was in there a lot this year. Some of my leagues that I run, or else some of the other Discord leagues that are going on in the community, either Sleeper or whatever other formats you guys use. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. It's going to be standard scoring, so no points per message. So those of you on the top of the leaderboard, don't necessarily assume that that means you're going to get a high ranking. So let's go to my notes here. So honorable mention, this is a pair, and they dropped out of my rankings a bit here because I think they've grown up. They've gone on with their lives. They're a little more busy. They're not around as much, but they'll still come in and clown shit up. And of course, it's the sweet princes, Maz and Mamba, and they're pretty much a pair. Like, I don't know if they ever lived together, or in the same city, or played in the same recess playground, but yeah, they seem to be joined. So that's my one honorable mention pair. Number 10 is Jordan, who's a pretty solid member. I've seen him in quite a few channels. He's pretty active. He's one of the core members there, and I interact with him quite a bit. But where I don't interact with him is DMs. Buddy, you ignore my DMs all the time. And not that I send you a ton, but I've asked you a question here and there, and you don't even answer. Like, hey, you want to join this league? Ghosted. So that's why you're dead last on this list, number 10. But hey, at least you got a mention. Number 9, we've got, let's see, who did I put here? Right. This guy, Back to the Future, a fellow Canadian, I believe. He came on strong for me when he was kind of first appearing and messaging and all that. I was like, oh yeah, this guy's got some stuff to say, and yeah, he's got some interesting opinions. But much like the Chip fart scene from Step Brothers, it got old. It's like, oh, what, that smell? You know what? Now that I think about it, it's kind of fucked up. So some of your stances are a little weird. Yeah. Some of your trade inquiries or offers, I'm like, what? So that's why you're down here at number 9. Number 8 is our first tie in the top 10. And we have our first gay couple of the rankings. We've got Kurt, who's very active in many channels, but one of the ones that I interact with him the most is in Best Busy, Best Ball. He's a min-maxer. He's very homosexual. He's afraid of women. He is the prime example of an internet degen, gambler, fantasy football, and Discord main. And then Ved, he fell off a little bit because of school. He seems a little busy. He's still in some of the leagues, but a little less active. His meme and fantasy game have gone down, thus, because he's focusing on getting that education, which is great. His brain's going up, so that's what I have in my notes. Meme and fantasy down, brain going up. So Hope you come back strong, kid. Hope you learn to figure out that balance. And this guy comes back here and there, and he disappears and whatever. And I put here, much like Roaring Kitty, he's back. But just like Roaring Kitty, it's not quite the same this time around. So when he first burst on, I was like, whoa, I'll give this guy a commission of the league. He's commissioned of the minors, so yeah, he puts in the work. He's a Giants fan, so yeah, that lowers him a bit, but I did have very low expectations of him because of that. However, I'm entertained whenever he speaks. Pretty solid. Number 6. This guy's just lovable. He's one of the best fantasy football trade partners out there. Like, dude's down to make a trade. If he's in a league, it's gonna be solid. You always have someone to trade with. He'll win trades, he'll lose trades, he'll do nothing trades with you. He's down to get his guy. Like, win, lose, who cares? Not mad. And this ranking is based a lot on his participation in the leagues, and not just the Discord. So putting a bit of stock in being in several leagues with the guy. Number 5. This one's gonna be controversial here. So I wrote this a few months ago, and it was kind of at the height of this rivalry, this drama, and it gave a lot of flavor, it gave a lot of good stuff to the Discord, and oh, you guys are gonna love this. Yeah, you're a duo right here. Like, one without the other is just it's a little bland. I mean, Scam is Scam. We've known this guy for years. He's the dude who keeps escaping the loony bin because he's an unhinged genius. Like, dude knows ball, goes really hard sometimes, often actually, but he has tapered down at this new go round back in the Discord, so that's good. And the Kelsey attachment is because I don't know, somehow these two have interacted online and in other channels, and she's kind of like, in my opinion, she's kind of like the female version of Scam. Sorry, I'm comparing you to Scam, but I knew Scam first, so that's how it works. She's got all the bark and none of the bite of Scam, by the way. I don't know, I've never seen her go that vicious. She gets heated, but she's pretty, like, within her lane when I see that. But you do, Kelsey, you do add a little weirdness to the channel sometimes. I come into general and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? What are we talking about? So you guys, like, as fiery as you two are, that's kind of why you're like similar. You're so different for sure, but you're similar in a certain way. So if you love this or hate this ranking and being paired up, you're just gonna prove my point. Number 4, we have another pair, and this time it's a Canadian duo. They're like really embarrassing siblings. I don't know if any of you have brothers, like idiot brothers, but they're kind of like that. They're pretty average for a Canadian duo. If you come up here and meet like your average hoser, it's these guys, especially when they interact. Like, they both just say goofball ass things. Their memes are interesting, pretty opinionated, but they know a bit of ball. And I would say my comparison for them is they remind me of Terrence and Phillip from South Park, which, yeah, that's a pretty solid comparison, I think. Number 3, and sorry for dropping down the rankings here, kid, but you've just been like surpassed a little bit by a couple others on this list. You're still You're still great. You're still a poet, analytical, deep diver. You must read a lot. Vocabulary is pretty good for such a young punk. Um, it's not necessarily a bad thing that you're here. It just gives you something to work towards. You put in a little more work. Let's get some more out of you. Like you could do your research, you could write your whatever, but let's see a blog, buddy. Let's see a podcast. Come on. Number 2. And he is a number 2. He's a little dookie sometimes. Face. He's pretty new to me, I think. Don't exactly know when he joined, but I know I got to interact a lot with him in the School Vikes chat, the hockey chat. He's a multi-sport, multi-meme type phenom. Look out for him, because he's doing this kind of stuff at this young age, like these kinds of, fan dedication, like posting pics, like right on. Fandom of his teams, some solid sports stances. Like he's got a lot going for him. Buy stocks while it's low. Maybe it's mid-priced at this point, but either way, it only gonna go up. He also, this guy also had like a bit of a rivalry with Scam. I mean, like, and what are you doing if you haven't had a spat with Scam? Like, it's a rite of passage. Like, Back to the Future had one. Like Hex and Newt are constantly battling. Cash, not so much because he's a little bro. He's the Discord little bro. But FaZe, he's also a little bro, but he came out strong. And yeah, that's why we bashed him a little bit. But he's the little bro that can take it. And the last spot, yeah, it wouldn't be a list without controversial villain in the top ranking, and that's the Discord bots. The bots, yeah. So update bot, Maz is an NPC, the ranking bot. Just kidding. It's none of those. It's the real bot. It's Martin. Marty's a bot, I think. I don't know. Seems like it's a bot that's like learned empathy a little bit. Like there's like a human element to him. He's the man. Nay the bot with a target on his back that all of you are trying to hit it. There's a channel with his name on it. Like, what do you expect? Of course. This bear's got the spicy LGBTQB 101, and it's a new dawn for him and his team. He's had a strong year. He's kind of a weird good guy type who posts in like every channel without knowing what's going on, which bot-like, right? He just scours the internet for relatability. So yeah, he's most likely a robot, but still just a fantastic member of the Discord. He was promoted to admin recently, this past year, just because of his dedication to keeping the community a certain way and, smoothing things over and being kind of level-headed about things and not baiting people into saying messed up stuff and getting kicked out of the leagues and stuff like that. So yeah, he's pretty up there. And that's kind of my list. I just did this. Yeah. Hit this up real quick, and again, sorry about the delay, and it's probably going to be disappointing that it's not all glitzy and glad I'm not putting much into it, like Excel sheet right here, this side, me right here, not even shaving. But yeah, I been traveling, been planning, been running different leagues, recently got engaged. So now I'm planning a wedding, and we're getting into football season though. So hope to be around a little bit more. Hope the Patriots don't fuck up another quarterback, Drake May. Let's see how that goes. Maybe our defense can hold us in games still, but not sure. Yeah, Let's go Detroit Lions versus Texans Super Bowl. Yeah. Detroit Lions winning. Anyway. Peace.